The Jews now profess to change their verdict into a charge, they themselves becoming witnesses as to the truth of the matter of the charge. They say, "We found," thereby asserting that the things which they stated to Pilate was the things of which they had condemned Jesus. Their assertion was utterly false, for the three things which they now mention had formed no part whatsoever in the evidence against Jesus or the trial of him. The first charge, that Jesus was a perverter or seducer of people, was extremely vague. The second, that he taught to withhold tribute to Caesar, was a deliberate falsehood. The third, that he claimed to be king, was true, but the third charge, coupled with the other two, was destined to convey a sense which was miraculously false. Jesus was a spiritual king and claimed to be such, and as such was no offender against the Roman government, but the rulers intended that Pilate should regard him as claiming to be a political king, which he had constantly refused to do. John 6:15. Pilate therefore entered again into the Praetorium and called Jesus. Now Jesus stood before the governor. Jesus is called from the guards, who have him in custody, and stands alone before Pilate, that the governor may investigate his case privately. And Pilate asked him and said unto him, Art thou the king of the Jews? The gospel is unanimous in giving the question as the first words addressed by Pilate to Jesus. The question expresses surprise. There is nothing in the matter to attire of Jesus to suggest royal claimant. The question was designed to draw Jesus out should he chance to be a fanatical or an unbalanced person. And Jesus answered him and said unto him, Thou sayest thou of this thyself?